another thing that we're about to talk about that has to stop. Gender wars. You guys think this only goes on in the ages of being an adult? Into your later 20s, into your 30s, into your 40s, you think gender wars only exist at those ages? Gender wars today are existing for teenagers, bro. That's how corrupt this world has become. And it needs to stop. Men and women are designed to be with each other, bro. What's all this nonsense with gender wars? What's all this hatred between men and women? Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate her. There should be no hatred for the opposite gender. Both genders are flawed. Both genders are not perfect. Get it through your head and understand the other gender. It's not... People live in a fantasy world, bro. People grow up living in a fantasy world. We all have, haven't we? But then you get the real outlook eventually on what men and women are really like. And there's people still out there today that refuse to accept what the opposite gender really is and choose to hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate her. I hate him. I hate all men. All men are trash. All this stuff. Most of these people, bro, that legitimately hate the opposite gender are losers. Blue-haired feminists. It's basically people that have miserably failed with the opposite gender. And they don't want to fix themselves because they're too entitled. I ain't changing my ways. I ain't appeasing to him. I'm not appeasing to her. Whatever. It's the worst mindset to have. I don't understand. Like, things need to be a certain way in order for things to work. The happiest couples and marriages that I know today, the woman ultimately respects the man she's with. She respects him in the house. She respects him alone. She respects him around other people. And he makes her happy. He makes her happy. She makes him happy. He makes her happy. This is what you get when both genders are on point. Because a man is making up for her inadequacies, and she is making up for his inadequacies. You come together, you form a healthy home, you form a healthy family. Everybody involved is happy. It's a healthy, functioning family. But then you have the idiots today that have had a bad experience with somebody and oh my God, all men are trash. Avoid all men. All men are trash. You sound stupid as hell. You stupid. Vice versa. Because if you're on point, if you're the human being you're supposed to be, you're going to have no issues when it's all said and done. No, you might not land on what you want immediately, but you should continuously be the person you're supposed to be. It's not going to be hard. You might have to wait it out a little bit, play the field so you can get what you want type shit, but it's not going to help diving headfirst into something when you're not ready, having a bad experience, and then saying all men are trash. It's not going to help. You had a bad experience because you weren't even ready yourself. You weren't even who you needed to be yourself, and that's what women are never going to admit to themselves. And I'm just using this as an example, but this is typically what happens. You weren't even the best you could have been. I was. You weren't. You won't admit it, but you weren't. You picked some dickhead. You picked a complete dickhead. You weren't ready. He wasn't ready. Fail. Because you failed yourself. But people today don't want to take accountability. Guess what? You guys want to hear me take some accountability right now for you? When I was younger, I was not exactly ready. At the time, you feel like you are, because you're the best you can be at that moment. But there's changes that needs to be made as you become an adult. Because I was a younger teenager. At the time, you feel ready. At the time, it's like, yeah, it's an ideal situation, but things happen because you become an adult. Changes are made. You have a lot of work to do to become the man or woman you're supposed to be. And when people find themselves in these situations, it's like they would rather mess up and just continuously go after the opposite gender and be so involved and not focus on your own life and get better. You're so keen and focused on the opposite gender, you're not getting better. That's even a mistake I made when I was younger, but I woke up. I woke up real young, bruh. Like, really young. And by the time I started to become on point, things that used to be in my life come back. And I didn't want it no more. I just didn't. That's how you know you've changed. Because if I was that same person, I would not have denied what came back my way, but I did. When you change, everything else around you changes. You start to see people very different because you changed. But people today, bro, they don't want to take accountability. People in relationships and marriages easily used to work compared to today because nobody's really working on themselves. Everyone's so codependent, everyone's so fleety, everyone's so crazy, bro. Like, people are legitimately crazy. Not doing the things they're supposed to be doing. I'm just going to live my life. You have things to do. You have things to work on. You have things to get better. You have things that you need to work on. I'm just going to hang out with my friends this weekend. I'm just going to do this. YOLO. Oh, all men are awful. All men are trash. You are trash. You are. You are trash. Who are you? Who are you to be talking? It amazes me, bro, the stupidity. People not willing to take accountability. The gender wars. It's ridiculous, bro. Men and women complement each other so well when both are on point. If you were on point as you should be as a woman, you would actually want the right man in your life. But you're so off. You're not traditional. You think, oh, I'm going to do things a new way. I'm going to do things this way. I'm going to be a baddie. Go and be a baddie. Go and be a little thotty. I'm going to act like a man and be like a man. Take care of myself. Do all this stuff. It's not the way. And how long is it going to take for you to realize this? Susan? How long is it going to take for all this to catch up to you? And oh my God, life's so hard. All of a sudden you don't have your family around you to support you. You have no friends no more because they all have families. You essentially have nothing but a cat. But they don't get it. They don't get it. Every man and woman has to change, bro. Everybody has to change. If you are the best, and if you are the best, you will attract the best in the opposite gender. You'll have damn near every apple off the apple tree coming your way. It's pretty damn good, bro, when you can pick any apple off the apple tree that you want. It's a damn good life. And that's what happens as you level up. And the higher you climb and level up and become a better man or a better woman, the options tend to get better. But no, let's just be losers and blame the opposite gender. No. You have to get better. Guess what? Like I said, let's put it back to me. When I was younger, teenage years, and of course you're not ready when you're a fucking teenager, bruh. People date and do all this kind of stuff and have these experiences, as I've had, but I realized what I had to do. And I did it. And I'm still on my path today, getting better and better and better and better and better. And guess what? Life only gets better and better and better and better and better. This is the way it goes when you live accordingly to the way you're supposed to. And if you want to be that stupid and think, oh, I can live however I want, and just be that snarly, dumb, ratchet, annoying, loose case, then go ahead. But you're living a life with no structure. You're living a life with no purpose. You're living an emotional, erratic life. You can't stand how things are. You're unwilling to change. That is the life you will have. A crazy, chaotic, messed up existence. Gender wars, all men are trash. You are trash. But no. No accountability. Let's just act like men. We can do it. You literally can't. Wait till you find out that very harsh reality that comes back biting real hard. And the opportunities you could have had if you were to just self-improve and not get so greedy so quick so early. Wait till all those vanish and you no longer have those opportunities. It gets real hard. So, man, men and women have to understand each other much better and understand themselves much better so you can win. If you just understood, it's so easy to win. You get the pick of the litter. You become the best you can be, you get the best. If you're so entitled, I don't have to change, take me as I come, this and that and this, you're not doing yourself any favors. No one has to tolerate your foolishness. Nobody does. Nobody wants to tolerate your foolishness. Let's be some well-rounded adults here. Let's actually have value. Let's build ourselves up the right way, the way it should be, and live the best lives we can. Why are we not doing this, bro? Why are we not doing this? It ceases to amaze me, like I said, bro, how many stupid people are really out there in this world. It just, people will do anything, bro, but get better. Demanding things. Oh, I deserve this. Oh, he's cute. He should be with me. Oh, look at that guy. He's attractive. He should be with me. He don't want you. Because you're not attractive to him. Sorry to tell you that. You're just not. Vice versa. It's so easy to focus on yourself and do work. I don't get it. It's easy for me to get up to go to the gym. It's easy for me to get up and do some work in other ways. It's easy. It's so hard for everybody else. Oh, so hard. I don't understand. And that's just a couple things. There's many different things we can do to get better. People find such a hard time in doing those things. How can you become more valuable? When you become more valuable yourself, you automatically become more valuable to the opposite gender. Not being entitled and I want to do what I want and all this stuff. It's not how it goes. When you actually get better at being who you're supposed to be, you automatically become more valuable to the opposite gender. Automatically. But if you want to do the opposite things, become obese, get overweight, become physically unattractive, you're mentally unattractive, you're rude, ratchet, annoying, your morals are off, how do you expect to have success? You're very unappealing. It's gross. People need to do better. Do you understand? People need to do better. What is it gonna take? What the hell is it gonna take? It's so easy, bro. It's so easy. These people don't want it bad enough. They would rather not take any accountability. They would rather blame. They'd rather do all this stuff. You know, bro, you don't see me complaining as a teenager, oh, it didn't work because she did this to me and bro, I was not ready. They were not ready. And the thing is, I leveled up hard, early, young and early. And guess what? They didn't follow that same path, which is why when they try to come back, the stars did not align. Because while they decide to party, I decided to boss the fuck up. I became on a completely different level. They think their genetics, they think their natural good looks is going to cut it and be enough. It's not going to be enough. Because you are now a terrible woman that has terrible habits. You don't make the cut. You don't make the team. Your eyes are black because you partied. You're lost. You're a lost cause. You're a lost soul. You are soulless. You are literally soulless. All that partying, all that, you know what? You know what they do? All that stuff, bro, I'm telling you, man. You think that's good for a human being? Get it out of your system, sis. Get it out of your system. Are you fucking stupid? Yeah, go ahead, get out of your system. Come back with some black eyes. With no soul. Lost. What just happened? Your life flashed before your eyes. That's what happened. You are now a Jezebel. Satan is living inside of you and you think you're appealing. You're sick in the head. Sick in the mind. And I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. I'm 100% serious right now. It's crazy. And they think they come back and deserve you? People ain't measuring up. Oh my God. Screw him. He's trash. All men are trash. Da, da, da. You're fucking trash. You're not traditional. You're an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment to your bloodline. You're an embarrassment to your own parents. Your parents try to tell you what to do and you couldn't even do it. Because you listened to your little girly girlfriends. Yeah, listen to all girls. The worst advice ever. Yeah, listen to women. Emotionally erratic creatures. Go ahead. It's what I think, and what I think is right, and what I feel is right. It's not the facts. What you feel does not make it real. You put your feels before the reals. It's the reals before the feels. It's not the other way around. It's not how the world works. It's not how it goes. I feel he did this to me when he didn't even do that to you. It's all in your head. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to everybody else. That is what you're doing. You are crazy. You're crazy as hell. No facts, nothing. Just your crazy thoughts. Now that's insane. It's how bad things happen, bro. It's how bad things happen from these people. So when you don't grow up, when you don't become who you're supposed to become, that's how these things happen. People's crazy. So the last thing, focus on yourself, focus on you, focus on your growth. Do the things you have to do. You'll get the pick of the litter. You will be the prize. There's a debate out there today going around. Who's the prize, men or women? Honestly, I think both are the prize. I don't think one is greater than the other. I think both are the prize. But are you a prize or are you just street trash? That's the question. Because usually in a relationship, someone might have a little bit more value than the other. Maybe. Sometimes it's just about equal. Who knows? It depends on the person, but I think, let's say if a man was the best he could be, let's say a woman is the best she can be, they're both on point. It just creates this tremendous chemistry in the house. Perfect. I think both are the prize. I think have the mindset that all men are trash or women are all hoes, 304s are all trash. I think these mindsets in itself are very dangerous, very stupid. Sure, there might be a lot of 304 trashies out there. Sure, there might be a lot of trash men. Sure. But stop saying all men or all women. It's really stupid. The people that say this stuff, bro, are trash themselves. I'm not even joking, bro. This is how it is. Wake the fuck up. and understand your role. Wake up.